Well, Eden Alexander is very important to us, as all the hostages are, but Eden Alexander is an American, and he's injured. And so he's a top priority for us. And Adam Bowler is, as you know, the special envoy in charge of hostages, and he's had conversations. We feel that Hamas has not been forthright with us, and it's time for them to be forthright with us. And Eden Alexander would be in a very important show. And so we'll see how they're going to react. The president has issued a statement about what's acceptable to him and what's not. And hopefully we'll see some good conduct next week, and I'll be able to go in there and have discussions.
So are you still hoping for phase two? Is the three-phase kind of agreement framework still in place, or did the president's social kind of up in that?
Well, I would say that the president basically was saying, I don't want to put words in his mouth, but I think it's fairly clear he was saying, I've had enough. Like, there's a lot of mistreatment. There's a lot of conversation among these hostages about the deprivation that they went through, about murders that they saw. And I think that the president listened to it, absorbed it, and said, it's unacceptable. I'm not going to tolerate this type of behavior.
So what does that mean for phase two negotiations?
I don't think I don't think, as the president has said before, I don't think you alert everybody how you're going to negotiate or what your reaction's going to be.
Steve.
But I wouldn't test President Trump.
Steve, what is the bottom line? What happens when, and what's the bottom line for President Trump, and what happens? Does the U.S. authorize someone to take action, or does the U.S. take action?
Well, I think it's unclear exactly what's going to happen. I think there's going to be some action taken. It could be jointly with the Israelis. It's unclear right now, but I think Hamas has an opportunity to act reasonably, to do what's right, and then to walk out. They're not going to be a part of a government there. Everybody understands that, and that is implicit in the May 27th protocol agreement pursuant to which these negotiations are happening. So I think they have to understand that, and if they understand that, then they get a path to leave.
Including military action?
I don't.
A lot of hostages' families in Israel are concerned that if the focus changes to only American hostages, I believe Israeli hostages, not Americans behind. What can you say to them? And also, regarding the negotiations, would going back to military options in Gaza, is that something that is on the table, even though it can put hostages at risk?
So I would say to you, Yuna, that yesterday there were 2 American hostages in the room and there were 7 other Israelis. So lives matter to the Trump administration. All lives matter to him. And he was focused on all lives. So
When is the just a question. The negotiations with Hamas, exactly how long have they been going? Have you spoken with Hamas about the other concepts about the destruction of Gaza? And finally, with Ukraine, is the president satisfied with the outreach that was made from President Zelensky?
So I have not met with Hamas, but my understanding is that any discussions with Hamas have been recent. Not 3 weeks has been reported, but a couple of days, and that's well within the ambit of the special envoy. In fact, that's his job. His job is to get these people home. We help in that effort, so I commend him for doing that. Adam cares about lives, as everybody should be, and the hostage families are, I think, grateful for it, and so is President Trump.
Thanks for watching. Go to joinnn.com to find News Nation on your screen. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of News Nation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.